la la. So wonderful, inspiration is magnific, inspiration is great. Thank you, inspiration. Thank you for the gift of inspiration. Hello and welcome to my channel. My channel where we speak about art and all the beautiful things that beautify ourselves outside and inside. These days I thought a lot about gifts, what kind of gifts I would like to receive. And I mean me as an artist, because I'm an artist, a visual artist. I do ceramics and painting and other media I also use, but especially ceramics. So I would really like to receive a gift for me as an artist. And I think the best gift for an artist, something that I search every day, is inspiration. And I realized there are three major ways that I receive gifts, and generally artists, especially the artists that I know. First, and the main inspiration for me as an artist is, of course, getting inspired by other artists, by watching and admiring other works of art. And I'm talking about the important works of art, the beautiful works of art, the valuable ones, not just all works of art, but those that really do matter and really do say something for generations. And we speak about artists that are from the past, or living artists as well can be a very good inspiration. Here I just want to tell you a little story about me and inspiration from other artists, because I haven't always been an artist. I did also other jobs in the past. And something was not just full for me. I used to do art when I was little, also when I was in high school, and then I just forgot about it. And after a while of doing a lot of jobs in different areas, a subject that I will not enter now, I was in a very, very bad moment of my life. Very bad on all the aspects of my life. And I really needed something to beautify my mind, to put ease on my soul, and to regain hope, because nothing really worked. In my very bad moments, there was only one thing, valuable thing, that brought really beauty in my life again. I used to go to visit the National Art Museum from Romania, here in Bucharest, where I live. Because I had no money, absolutely none, very, very bad it was. I couldn't pay my entrance ticket, so I just waited every month, because there is one day of free entrance in the National Art Museum, the first Thursday of every month. So I was just waiting for the first Thursday of every month to go and enter freely in the museum and watch the beautiful works. And there I was, and sometimes, because very few people come and really visit art, I don't know why, sometimes I was just alone in the whole museum. It was something so majestic, like the museum and all the art there was just reserved for me. So some real queen-like treatment. And I went and I watched the paintings especially, and very much the old Italian masters, because I simply adore this moment of art, the Italian old masters. And I sat there hours and hours, from morning till the end of their visiting hours. So the paintings filled me with their joy, with their inspiration, with all the passion that the authors put in them. It was like a core that irradiated greatness and hopefulness. And all this came inside of me, in my mind, detensed me. And when I left the museum, I was so like floating on a cloud. After all the impressions from the old masters especially, I decided to go to the art school myself. Because they inspired me not just to feel better in my day-to-day life. They inspired me to create myself. So I was so thankful for all the gifts these paintings were giving me that I wanted, in my return, to give to others. The second source of big inspiration for me, I discovered this source in art school. There I discovered to look over the art catalogs, albums and brochures that presented art from all times. So practically I had access through them to entire creation of this work, from the oldest times, before the ancient times, to the new moments of art, to all the geographic areas in the world. And there I was, and I was searching and searching the art albums, thing that I still do today. I cannot even describe how many ideas I've got just in one day of watching 3 or 4 albums. And I still have ideas that I didn't have time to put in my own creations. So this source is priceless. It opens your mind like nothing else that I have ever seen. The third source of inspiration, which I consider major for each artist, is the nature surrounding us. Nature that you see every day, even if you pay attention or not to it, has this tendency to shape your mind, to shape the way you see things, the way you use your hands to mold shapes in your art. So either you exercise or not these simple shapes of nature, either you synthesize them into more abstract figures. Even if you draw nature or put nature in your sculptures or whatever art you do, even if you're conscious or not, this pattern of nature is always present. I recommend you to just draw as a relaxation or shape with some materials, leaves or flowers or whatever is on your mind. You sometimes don't even know what's on your mind, but if you put your hand on it and you just do it, you'll see that this nature comes freely and takes other shapes and then generate like a fractal more and more shapes, which can be extremely useful for your art. As I told you at the beginning of the video, inspiration from other artists is a major piece in your own creation. This is why I want to tell you about a Romanian artist, an absolutely great and wonderful painter. His name is Ștefan Câlția. He's now in his 70s, and he creates through his paintings, through his colors, an absolutely stunning universe. This artist had recently an exhibition, an absolutely fabulous exhibition, which was not all about his art, was exactly about the inspiration for his art. So, inspiration of the inspiration master. You see, this is so funny. The thing that seeing the artist's works does to you every time is inspiration. Tons and tons of inspiration, tons of urge to instantly go home and start creating. He puts you in a mood of giving your best. The exhibition was called Meaningful Objects, And unfortunately, it already ended, but I hope next year we will get a new one from the artist. Meaningful objects, they mean the objects that speak to the artist, the objects that make the artist do everything he did. These are objects that came from his childhood, like certain tools from his parents' house. And especially this nature that I was talking about before, he inspired himself a lot from nature. All his paintings are about another universe of beauty and of serene beings, something absolutely inspirational. People came to see the exhibition with great curiosity and got fascinated by this. And some of them returned twice or 3 times or even more to just see and see again, and maybe trying to understand the process from a simple object that stays in the artist's house to his creative process. As the exhibition was such a great success, organizers decided to edit an album with Ștefan Câlția's works and with the objects that inspired the artist. So that's about for today. Keep on getting inspired and don't just let inspiration surprise you. Search for it. Never forget about inspiration, because this is the way you can flourish in everything that you do. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below and share this with your friends. I send you many kisses, and always remember to beautify your life and your soul. Așa. Bye!